All right, everybody. This is my first time going live, so hopefully it's all right. I may have a few interruptions because I'm using my phone right now. So please be patient with me if you are joining. Yeah, I really gotta get those brush tip markers. These chisel tips, yeah, I've never been a fan of them. Just a matter of investing investing the appropriate amount of money into better quality of marker. I mean, these Oohoo's are good. I really like them. They're definitely affordable. But the brush tip's the way to go. This chisel tips, it's not as smooth with its application as the brush tips are. But this is just the type of person that I am. I'll use what I have to the best method I have. I only have a few of these markers that are finally running out of ink. So there hasn't been an excuse to get a new pack just yet, other than the fact that I would really prefer the brush tips over the chisel tips. I'll probably go over that one more time so I have a smoother application without all these desaturated points. Since we are using this as a form of depth and shadow, let's just add a bit more here. I don't know if that's better, but I like it. And when it comes to making art, that's a rarity. Oh, hello. Hello. I didn't realize there was anybody here. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thank you for the like. I'm going to keep this going for a little bit longer. I just need a quick second to check on something. Radio. Radio. Okay, so apparently that. Oh, cool. Thanks for liking the drawing. Apparently, I can't switch to anything else for this pauses my stream. All right, so I just got to stick to it for a little bit longer. See, what I should do though is get a different camera so that way I can listen to music off of here without breaking any copyrights. Right now, the only camera that I'm using is my phone. And that's also my access to communicating with other human beings. So it makes live streaming a bit difficult if I have somebody trying to communicate with me while I'm doing it, which that in and of itself is a rarity. Anywho, stick to this for a little bit longer. I meant to stream last week when I had a bit more time and do it earlier. I was unaware that I had a 24-hour period of processing to wait in order to do so. So I postponed it till today. And this is kind of a last minute idea. I spent most of the day just attempting to get over things and having a nap. Not really doing anything too special today. I definitely had plans of continuing this drawing, but my headspace hasn't been very steady the last few months. And getting myself to a point where I feel motivated to do what I'm doing doesn't happen too often. It ends up feeling a bit pointless. I just have to remember that no matter what happened with my ex, that I'm still an important person, and the things that I do matter to some people. And although they may not matter to her, that doesn't make me worthless. That's turning out better than I was thinking it would. I haven't really done hair successfully before. And this is a whole new project because I usually deal with cartoons or illustrations of cartoon characters. So doing something that's a bit more, I guess, realistic is new for me. Anywho, yeah, so far so good. The final steps of all this will be with colored pencils and highlights with gel pens and things like that. But I definitely wanted to get my solid colors for the markers down. All right, cool. Well, my test for live has worked out well. Thank you all for joining. I will definitely see about doing this again tomorrow during the daytime. Possibly even set up a bit better situation so that I'm not constantly bombarded by different notifications on my phone. Perhaps I'll just do one more coat of the pink just so I have a bit more clear on there. And I think I've run out of the skin tone that I'm using, which is why I started getting a bit thin right there. I'm uncertain if it is just getting thin or perhaps I was using a bit too much and the tip was getting warm, and that is affecting how it was being applied. Anyway, I'll start on the right here and see about getting a bit more thick coverage with this color here. Yeah, I think I like that color a bit more too. It's going to be a bit more bold. That's one thing for sure I don't like about using these markers on this particular paper is that everything appears dry. And my goal with using these alcohol markers is that everything looks juicy and wet and glossy, but it won't happen with this kind of paper. I'll probably have to get something that's a bit more alcohol marker friendly. Not necessarily a waxed paper, but maybe there's something that will allow the marker to dry but still appear glossy in its finish. And if there's not, then I guess the only way of making it appear that way is to do glossy prints, which I think would be nice. I got a bunch of artwork that I would like to have accessible to people that want to buy it. Who those people are, I do not know. But in case if any of you are watching want to see what I have made recently, I can show it in front of the camera right now, actually. While that side dry. So most recent pictures will include the dragon, the blue jay, sunflower with a honeybee, and these stargazer lilies. I think that those would look nice on a glossy print. Definitely make the colors pop more, I think. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, I definitely like the color better now. It's a bit more uniform, to be certain. I have to remember to be patient when I'm doing this, or else it's going to have the same problem. I won't get a saturated coat on all this. Sorry about that. that's my phone notification for getting a text. Yep. Probably just the nature of this medium. Using it too often causes it to get warm. Then the flow slows down. Oh, fuck. Of course. Everything is necessary. That's right. I can blend that into a shadow. Be all right. Okay, can I get some of this on here without it looking ridiculous? Possibly. And by the time I get to the end of this, I'll more than likely bold the outlines and quite possibly make portions of the facial lining more bold as well. Like I like the thin effect around the nostrils. I might make the lining work here thicker just so that stands out more. Same thing like the ears as well. Lips, maybe. I want the coloring here to stand out the most, obviously. Right. Okay. I'm going to call it quits for right now, and I will stream again tomorrow. Thank you for whoever joined, whoever liked, and the person that's still hanging out. Thank you for being here. Whether you're here the whole time or not, doesn't matter. I appreciate your support. I really do. And welcome to come back anytime I stream live. All right. I just got to figure out how to turn this thing off. All right, thanks for joining.